I'm going to give you some tips for self-care when your holiday is painful, when you're going through a difficult time and you're dreading the holidays and you're saying, oh my gosh, I can't wait for it to be over. And that's really common for people who've lost a loved one, who've gone through a divorce, who've recently had a breakup, or they're separated during the holidays, or their children are not with them, maybe for the first time because of a divorce, with the children being with somebody else. Or maybe this is the first holiday that your ex has been with someone new, and so you're struggling with having to think about that. It could be there's a breakup in your family and maybe you've been cut off from your family, or you're not, if there's something's going on that's causing that, or could be a difficult medical diagnosis that you just received, or somebody is very ill and not doing well and you're fearful about what's going to happen after the holidays. Could be a financial crisis where things are not well, or you've recently lost your house. I mean, they've just lost your job. I know people who've just lost their job right before this holiday, and these things happen. And when we look around and we see everybody else happy, or you're going through time where you haven't been able to conceive, and so everybody else has got their families and their babies, or maybe you're alone and never married, and so you're really struggling with being single and not having a partner. So the holidays can be very painful when you are struggling with something, and it's okay to admit that. It's okay to say that you're hurting. It's okay to say that you don't want to do the holidays. It's okay to say that you're dreading the holidays. So how can you take care of yourself? Well, first of all, if you don't want to celebrate, you don't have to. You don't have to do what you normally do. You don't have to go where you normally go. You don't have to decorate. You don't have to put up a tree. Or you could go to the opposite. You could celebrate in a completely new way if it's better for you. You can be with new people. You can create a new tradition. You can celebrate any day of the week. It doesn't have to be actually on Christmas. So if those kids are gone, you can create a day before or after and make your own traditions and do everything you would have done on that day had the kids been there on Christmas. You can go somewhere different. You can go up to a cabin instead of being in your house. You can go on a trip with friends and not do anything Christmas. Or you can do Christmas in a new way. So you could celebrate new traditions. You want to make sure that you take care of yourself. You want to make sure that you exercise, that you do things that are self-care, that you do things that are good for you. You want to maybe buy yourself something, do something that's, kind of fix up a room, or maybe a new bedspread, buy yourself a new outfit, whatever it is that will help you feel better and give you that boost to get you through the holidays is okay. You can go out with new people, new friends, a new group. Maybe if you're alone, maybe do a group of people that also are alone. You could host a party in your house with people that are alone and estranged from their loved ones or don't have anywhere to go. You could go with to a different part of the country and maybe be with relatives that you don't normally see at Christmas, or maybe find a single friend and the two of you go skiing or do something that would be fun. So all of these things are possibilities. As far as buying gifts, it is not a have to. If you cannot, if that's too stressful, if getting into that is too hard, you can just say, I can't participate with that this year, or I'm not going to participate with that this year. Whatever it is that you need to do to make the holidays bearable and for you to work through grief, the stages of grief: denial, anger, bargaining, sadness, and then finally acceptance. If you're working through that, it's a lot of feelings. It's a lot of processing. It's exhausting and it's difficult to pull everything together and do things like you normally have. So it's okay. It's okay to do things differently. It's okay to not do them. It's okay to take care of yourself. You don't owe everyone an explanation. You can say as much as you need to say. Now, time alone is fine. You don't have to go to that big family gathering if being around everybody's going to be too much. You don't have to, go to stores where the Christmas music is playing. You don't even have to go to the church Christmas special if you don't want to. You can do you. The whole idea behind Christmas, we know, is that Jesus came into the world to save us from our sins. We have dysfunction in the world. We hurt from that dysfunction. It doesn't stop because it's Christmas, and Christmas will bring out that pain even more because we have so many reminders around us of how this is supposed to be a really happy time where people are with their family and their loved ones, and they get special gifts and they have all these fun times. And there's a lot of people just like you that are hurting. There's a lot of people who are struggling. You're not alone. So don't let that picture of these perfect Christmases cause you to feel like you're the only one that's suffering and struggling, because you're not. So I hope these tips will help you keep your focus on the fact that the reason for the season is that Jesus was born. All of this pain and all of the suffering that we go through in this world is only temporary. So I hope this helps you, and I hope that these holidays will be easier for you to go through, and that on the other side of this, you're going to continue to work through whatever it is and get to that place where you will reach that place of acceptance and that place of hope. Thank you.